Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Frog and Fudge, where I share my hobby cross stitch. I don't particularly have any kind of theme to my channel, it's just where my hobby takes me. Oh yeah, today is Thursday the 22nd of July. Now if you've watched me before you might have noticed I have a different picture here. My youngest daughter moved out and we went thrifting. She needed a computer table and a fruit bowl, and of course I took a look at frames and I found this beautiful piece. €1.50. Nobody wanted it. I couldn't leave that, could I? I'm just going to pause the camera and then move you in closer for a look. There we are. It's 4 bird cages representing the seasons. And if you look, summer has been spelled incorrectly. I think I've seen this as a kit somewhere. I don't know where though, but someone stitched it and took the time and the effort and paid a lot of money to have it professionally framed. So I wasn't going to leave that there. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I just thought that was cruel to leave that there. Anyway, it's decorating my room now. Cross stitch, my cross stitch anyway. Remember this? Peace Rose by Thea Gouverneur, and I finished it, or finished at least as much as I wanted to. Well, now I've FFO'd it. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen it already. I finally made it into a cushion, a very large cushion, which she can put on her bed. And I've mitered the corners. I followed a tutorial from Carolyn Mazio. She was a floss tuber. She hasn't done any videos for, I think, about 5 years now, but she has several tutorials and they are brilliant. She is very good at taking instructions apart and giving them one at a time so that you really can follow her. And honestly, mitered corners, dead easy if you follow her instructions. I'll link her below. So there we are, that's my mum's cushion. And I'm going to get that wrapped and post it later today. Excuse me. Normally, I throw my stuff on the floor when I've shown it, but I'm not going to do that with the cushion. Next up, perhaps I should have done this first, was a beautiful gift I got from Carol Webster. My goodness, I can't believe she did this. Look at these. They feel wonderful. Silks. Sorry, there's another one there. Aren't they gorgeous? The green's a little bit brighter, a bit more limey than what you're seeing here. But aren't they beautiful? And I was thinking, what am I going to do with it? I've got a long dog samplers. Is it long? Yeah. Chart. I've got some other charts, and then I remembered. I have this. I bought it as a kit. This is, it says the designer is, sorry for scratching my nose there, Joke Trebbe de Nijs, a Dutch designer, but there was some controversy that this was actually a pattern that someone else had made, offered for free. She'd changed something and then called it hers. So I don't know if I paid for the pattern because I paid for the kit, which was the fabric, and this is her hand-dyed silk perhaps, I'm not sure. But I think I'd like to do it in this. I think that will be beautiful. Thank you so much, Carol. I didn't really like this colours in the end, so I'm really pleased that I've got something else for it. Sunset. Can you see this one? This I got in a mystery box. I've done this before. I've bought mystery bags, mystery boxes, and it missed one of the pages of the chart, and I found that Sunset was part of Dimensions, and I mailed them, and within 24 hours I had an email back with a PDF of the chart. Fantastic service. So I've made a start on it. I'm trying out one of these thread organisers. I've never used one before, and I thought, well, I'll give it a go. Maybe it'll keep them tidier. I do find my threads tend to knot up when I have them on the cards. And oh, yeah, as you can see, it's a tiny little star in the top right corner. Not much, but it's got cross stitches and half stitches, and sometimes it uses 3 strands or 2 strands or 1 strand. Yeah, I won't be doing any of that. It'll be 2 strands, it'll be cross stitch, or it'll be 1 strand, and that'll be it. I'm not going to mess about with 3. It's going on the floor. I'm out of space. We went on holiday for a week to the Ardennes. We were very responsible. We all had professional tests done the day before we left, which were all negative, and we kept ourselves to ourselves while we were there. And this is a pre-printed chart. Obviously it's from AliExpress. I didn't buy it directly from AliExpress, I bought it second hand, so it was even cheaper. And I don't know if you can see it. I've done them before, or one before. It was a fox, and I was concerned that all this red printing wouldn't wash out, and it did. All the printing, all the key washed out perfectly. If I turn it round, you can see how much I've got done. It shows up a bit better. And they're printed with what look like hideous colours. That's because they're contrasting colours, and it makes it a lot easier to stitch black on something that's printed yellow and yellow on black than to try and stitch it on its own colour. This is a 14 count canvas, and it's a little stiff but not too bad. That was a new start, and then I had this as a new start. Again, this was a kit I bought second hand. Hold it back there. Yeah, I don't think you can get a chart off that. Thought he was quite cute. And I've got all the flosses. Someone kitted it up and then didn't do it. And then, which way around? It looks like there's also half cross stitches as well. So there's a little bit of blue. Put there, hang behind it. And that's just the tip of the hat. And this is, I think, 16? No. 18 count black Ada. Who knows, might get it finished in time for Halloween. Then I tried another new start. Oh, the bag's falling apart. This is, there we are, bowl of strawberries. Luca S and Luca S Goblin, which means that it's all continental tent stitch. And I thought, that's lovely. I'll start that. There's all the floss, all bobbinated. And then, yeah, can you see? The canvas is already gridded. And I thought, great, that'll be nice and easy. But I soaked a corner. This gridding doesn't wash out. And if you look very carefully at the picture, you can see the gridding in it. And I thought, yeah, what was it, 150 wide or something? Deep and 240 stitches wide. I don't want to make, so, which way, oh gosh. So I did a little bit in the corner. And the first thing you notice is that my continental tent stitch sucks. It's really messy. But I can actually see the grid lines through it. And if it was just that little corner, I'd have left it. But there's a huge patch of cream here. And I think once you see one line, you can't unsee it. So I'm going to have to restart that on some other fabric. But I do think it's quite pretty. Bowl of cherries. Yeah, it seems there's two types of Luca S. Luca S Goblin, which is Continental Tent Stitch, and then Luca S, which is cross stitch. Now this was a gift from my oldest daughter last year for my birthday. This is Hey There Foxy Lady by Thea Gouverneur. It's a kit, and with a lot of Thea Gouverneur kits you stitch with one thread to make the crosses, and then you actually see some of the fabric through, but not with the black one. With the black one she provides sufficient thread for you to stitch with 2 strands, and this is 18 count Black Ada, I think, and I finished the ear. There we go. While we were on holiday. Now, finishes. Remember this one I was stitching? This is an AliExpress rip-off from Jeanette Douglas. Yeah, when I bought it, all I could see was the picture. I didn't see the name. And I've got that far with it. I dyed the fabric first to start with. It was 18 count white Ada and very crispy. And I've dyed it with a bit of brown and beige and grey to what I call dirty old floor cloth. And I've stitched that much, which is the central rows, and I looked at it and I thought, that's fine, I'm done. I don't need any more. And I'm wondering if part of it is I'm not in love with the colours, but part of it is this has not been charted, and some of the leaves are charted in the wrong colour. I think it's just kind of spoilt it for me. I wanted to see if I liked stitching samplers. Well, I've enjoyed stitching it that much, and even though it's missing its flowers here and here, I think I'm going to just call that a small finish. I'm happy with that. And then I think I showed this as a purchase from Amishop. This is a kit. It had 14 karat Ada, pattern or chart, floss, and it comes in this, this little wallet, which is handy. I can find. Sorry, I can't get hold of it. Oh. Yeah. The picture showed blue Ada and there was green. Oh, it looks blue here. It's actually a lovely soft green. And I finished it. I think it's Bunny Garden or Garden Bunny. And I think that's going to be so cute for Easter next year. I really like that. I had a lot of fun stitching that. Very difficult to put down. Yeah, I'll stitch on all kinds of fabrics, but sometimes I just enjoy 14 count. It's just easy. Easy on my eyes. Easy everywhere. Drop that on the floor. Purchases. Saw this secondhand, had to buy it. I don't think I want to do the alphabet or anything, but look at that cute little Tudor house. Yeah, I like that very much, so I bought it. And this morning I just bought this magazine. It's the Dutch Borduurblad. I'm not even sure which month it is. It just says edition 104. And it's got these bottles. It's also got a kind of a sampler there. Would you please focus? Oh. It's got some really interesting patterns in here that I really quite liked. I thought that was quite pretty. It's to do with the month of August. So we've got poppies and sunflowers. And it's stitched on Ada band. That's nice and easy to finish. And then I think, yeah, I do like samplers. It just depends on which one. That's a summer sampler they have. There's an article here about soie d'Alger silks. And this one, yeah, I kind of like this. When I saw that, I thought, oh, that looks like Michael Powell. Sure enough, Michael Powell designed this. I might have to stitch that. That is cute. And then it has all the patterns. If I can just show a corner. There we are. On a loose pull-out in the middle of the magazine. There's the bottles. Oh, there's the sampler in blue. There's all kinds of little motifs there. I think I like the peacock. Maybe the cat too. Oh, this one. I think that's quite a pretty band. I don't think I'm into alphabets though. And it's got a bit of white on white hardanger embroidery. Something about modern folk embroidery. He has a channel as well. Sales, and then yeah, that's it. There's nothing more in there. So that's it. I have to stitch more on my fox. More on. What am I going to stitch this coming week? I might start my silks. And I've got to pick up my St. George from Thea Gouverneur. That's my Leap Day sale. Some people are stitching their Leap Day sales on the 29th of the month. I'm just aiming to finish mine on the 29th of February 2024. I also have is it Sleeping Princess and Mirabilia that I need to stitch for my daughter. Her birthday's in October. Don't think I'm going to make that, but I think she'd like to see some progress on it. My fox, and what else do I want to stitch? My sunflower maybe. Oh, and my sunset kit garden gate. I want to stitch some more on that. So, thank you to all my new subscribers. That was kind of you. Thank you for staying with me this far. I hope you enjoyed seeing something. Take care, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.